The legendary impact of Halo Combat evolved on gaming. In the year 2001, the gaming world was about to experience a revolution. At a time when the first-person shooter FPS genre was dominated by PC games like Doom, Quake, and Unreal Tournament, Halo Combat Evolved made its debut as an exclusive launch title for Microsoft's first console, the Xbox. What started as a gamble for a fledgling console would go on to shape the future of FPS games, multiplayer gaming, and console shooters in ways few could have predicted. The birth of an icon. At its core, Halo Combat Evolved was a sci-fi shooter developed by Bungie Studios. Players took on the role of the enigmatic and powerful Spartan supersoldier Master Chief, as he and the AI companion Cortana fought against an alien alliance known as the Covenant. But Halo was more than just a game, it was an experience. It introduced a gripping storyline set in a vast, immersive universe filled with mysteries, epic battles, and unforgettable moments. From the very first level, the Pillar of Autumn, players were thrust into an adrenaline-fueled journey that combined massive landscapes, incredible music, and gameplay innovations that set Halo apart from its peers. Bungie crafted a game that felt alive, with a sense of scale and immersion that was previously unseen in console gaming. Innovative gameplay and combat. One of Halo's most revolutionary aspects was its groundbreaking approach to combat. The game introduced what would become known as the golden triangle of FPS gameplay: shooting, grenades, and melee combat. This dynamic made every encounter fast-paced and strategic, encouraging players to constantly adapt. It wasn't just about gunning down enemies, but about how players combined their arsenal to outsmart and outmaneuver them. The introduction of regenerating shields was also a massive departure from the health packs used in other shooters. This changed the pacing of combat, allowing players to momentarily retreat, recharge, and re-enter the fray, making encounters more fluid and intense. But what truly elevated the gameplay was the AI. Enemies in Halo weren't static targets. They flanked, dodged, and adapted to the player's tactics. Covenant soldiers had distinct behaviors, with elites coordinating attacks and grunts panicking when their leaders were killed. This level of AI sophistication gave Halo a unique challenge that kept players on their toes. Revolutionizing console FPS controls. Before Halo Combat Evolved, the prevailing belief in the gaming industry was that first-person shooters simply couldn't work well on consoles. Mouse and keyboard controls on PC were seen as the gold standard for precision and fluidity in shooters. But Halo changed that narrative with its brilliant control scheme, which set the standard for FPS games on consoles. The dual-stick control system, one stick for movement and the other for aiming, was intuitive and responsive, allowing players to quickly get a handle on their character's movements in ways that felt natural. Halo made shooting on a console feel smooth, precise, and most importantly, fun. This innovation was critical for the success of Halo and for the future of FPS games on consoles. Without its influence, it's hard to imagine the success of later console shooters like Call of Duty, Battlefield, and many others. Power of local multiplayer. For many, the most iconic aspect of Halo Combat Evolved was its multiplayer experience. The game's multiplayer mode didn't just offer a few basic modes, it delivered legendary experiences. Players could engage in epic 4-player split-screen battles or connect multiple Xbox consoles for massive LAN parties. Before the days of widespread online gaming, Halo became the ultimate local multiplayer game. Friends would bring their Xbox consoles and televisions over to each other's homes, linking them up with Ethernet cables and transforming basements and living rooms into battle arenas. Halo's multiplayer became a cultural phenomenon, giving rise to competitive gaming at a grassroots level. Battles on maps like Blood Gulch, Hang 'em High, and Sidewinder became the stuff of legend, with friends bonding and rivalries forming over every kill and flag capture, setting the stage for online gaming. While Halo Combat Evolved didn't have built-in online multiplayer, its popularity laid the foundation for what would come. The massive success of the multiplayer mode was a signal to developers and the industry that online gaming had the potential to become the next big thing. Halo 2, with its groundbreaking online multiplayer via Xbox Live, would take this to the next level, but it was Combat Evolved that sparked the movement. Gamers wanted more. They wanted to battle each other not just in living rooms but across the world. The legacy of Halo Combat Evolved. The impact of Halo Combat Evolved cannot be overstated. Revolutionized the FPS genre on consoles, redefined how we think about multiplayer gaming, and introduced characters and a universe that would become iconic. The game's tight mechanics, innovative controls, and immersive storytelling made it a landmark in gaming history. Perhaps most importantly, Halo proved that console shooters could not only match PC shooters but stand on their own as unique and innovative experiences. Paved the way for franchises like Gears of War, Destiny, and Call of Duty, and its legacy is still felt in modern gaming today. The Halo series continues to be a staple of the gaming industry, but it all started with Combat Evolved, a game that changed the landscape forever. It wasn't just a title for a new console, it was the dawn of a new era in gaming.